caption. Okay, close. Dang, I hope y'all can kind of see me. Perfect. Okay, y'all. So I know this live is a little bit sporadic, so honestly, I don't expect anybody to really be in this live, but I will talk to you if you do leave a comment and if anybody is in here. But for the most part, I expect everybody or most people to watch back the recording. So yeah. Hey y'all, good afternoon. I'm here to share just a couple tips about how I've continuously leveled up in my life. Lately I haven't been posting as much because I've been directing my energy towards friends and family and stuff like that. Oh, this shadow ain't doing too much. But yeah, so I'm just gonna give some tips about how I continuously level up in this life, y'all. So yeah, let me put my notes right here. Again, I'm not really expecting anybody to be in this live, but if y'all watch it back, then great. That's what matters. That's what matters, y'all. So yeah, if you want to see a short version or a shorter explanation of these things, I am going to record a video just giving like brief explanations, but for right now, I want to do it live so I don't have to do too much editing. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it, y'all. That's how we're going to do it. Okay, anyways. So the first way, actually, let me give a little bit of background. So when it comes to the level up, I wasn't always invested in like becoming my best self. I was always like a very spiritual girl. I've always been very in tune with who I am and what I want to do, but actually putting forth the effort to become my best self every day wasn't really a thing until I got out of a very weird and tricky relationship a couple years ago. And it just inspired me to always focus on myself. You know what I mean? To become a little bit more selfish. This line right here is kind of bothering me. But anyways, to become a little bit more selfish than I had been in my past, because I was that people pleaser, you know what I mean? I was that person who would hide my emotions away when somebody offended me and stuff like that. So, beautiful hair, beautiful skin. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey. Hey y'all, hey y'all. I wasn't really expecting anybody to be in here, but hey y'all. Hey y'all. But yeah, I've grown out of a lot of people pleasing ways that literally drain my energy, and I've become so much more selfish with who I am and who I want to be. So, hey Sam. Hey y'all, hey y'all. So in this live, I just want to give y'all a couple tips on how I continuously level up in my life. The grind never stops, y'all. The grind, it never stops. I'm sorry, I gotta keep looking at the comments like this. Marry me, I need a green card. Okay. Where are you from? I'm from North Carolina. Is your hair naturally curly or did you style it? It's naturally curly, but I did style it. I'm gonna give y'all some tips. Okay, let's get back to the to the main thing. But yeah, I just want to give y'all a couple of tips, okay? The first thing about constantly leveling up is understanding that change is constant. The person you are today isn't going to be the person you are tomorrow. You have to be open to constantly changing, constantly challenging your own beliefs, constantly learning what it is you like now, what it is you like today compared to yesterday or a year ago or just your past self in general. Oh, thank you. It's like I'm watching a shampoo commercial. Y'all are funny. I appreciate y'all though. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, you have to be okay with changing. If you have a habit that isn't benefiting you, if you have a habit, if you have a person that isn't benefiting you, that's draining you and making you feel like you aren't that girl or that guy, that person has to go. I'm so sorry. You have to be okay with change, even if that means losing something that you've depended on for emotional stability or financial stability. You have to be willing to lose to gain. Why is the camera sideways? Is it sideways? Should I turn it? Wait, I don't want it to be sideways. Is it sideways, y'all? Oh, are you talking about me reading the comments? Hold on. Y'all let me know if this is better. Let me know if this is better. Is this better? Is this better? Dang, this shadow is really bothering me. Yes, it's good now. Okay. If this is better, then perfect. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Hi, Sukana. Okay, so yeah, you have to be willing to change, and also knowing yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to be the expert on you. If I wasn't in tune with myself, if I didn't really know myself, I would fall victim to anything and what anybody else wanted me to do. You know what I mean? So you have to be aware of what triggers you. You have to be aware of what you see or think is disrespectful. Y'all, this shadow is really bothering me, but I'm not going to restart this live. I'm just going to keep it going. I'm going to keep it going. You have to know you. You have to become the master or the expert on you, so that nobody can try to pull your card, so that nobody can come along and trick you out of your spot, because you already know who you are. You already know your past. You already know where you're going or where you want to go. You know what I mean? This shadow is bothering me so bad, y'all, but I don't want to pause it. If can I pause it? I ain't gonna pause it, y'all. We just gonna keep rocking with it. We just gonna keep rocking with it. So yeah, even when it comes to the more physical stuff, what products work for your skin, for your hair? What hairstyle do you like on you best? What do you wear that makes you feel like, oh, like I'm really that girl. I'm really that guy. You know what I mean? You have to know you, because nobody else can know you if you don't know you. And that's just what it is, y'all. Number 2, read a book. Please, I beg, please read a book, y'all. I know some people, they like, I don't read. I don't like to read. That's not my thing. That's not my, I understand. I get it. Reading, it can be kind of boring sometimes. Reading, you got to find a book that's good. You got to actually focus on reading each sentence. I get it. I understand. But reading, the art of your eyes, following words, and then putting those words into a visual mentally, is going to help not only your vocabulary, but it helps you to expand your mind in general in conversation. It helps you learn words that you might need to use down the line, or if somebody else uses a big word, you might know it because, oh, boom, I just read it in that book. When I'm reading, I'm about to show y'all a couple books that I have. This book is called The Creative Act, A Way of Being. When I'm reading, literally, if I don't know a word, I'm looking it up. As soon as I come across a word I don't know, boom, I'm looking it up. What does this mean? What is it? What's the definition? And by doing that, I've expanded my own vocabulary. When I read new books, they don't seem foreign because I'm constantly learning new words. I'm constantly bettering and correcting my grammar. Every now and then I'm reading out loud. Okay? What does it say? People have an overwhelming desire to believe in something. Yeah. Like, become in tune with the book. Find a book that works for you. If you like fiction books, read those. If you like nonfiction self-help books, read those. But you need to be reading. You need to read something. Do I have to show y'all more? Do I have to show y'all more? Do I have to show y'all more? Please. Do I have to show y'all more? Okay. So please read. That's just 5% of my books. Please read something. My mind has grown so much, not just from, school and stuff like that. Outside of school, when you read, you can learn so much more than you even learn in school. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And then you also not gonna look stupid if you ever have to read out loud, because the last thing you want to do is have to read out loud randomly for whatever reason and you can't read, or you don't know what the menu says. You know what I mean? Like when you out on a date with that girl or that guy and you pronouncing stuff completely wrong, it's okay, it happens, but like read, because it'll help that. Let's not embarrass ourselves, okay, y'all? Okay. I really hope this is turned the right way. Anyways, sweat. Another way to constantly evolve, to constantly better yourself, to constantly become the best you need to be sweating. Some way or another, you need to be you need to get that excess energy out, whether you weight lift, if you jog, if you like to dance, if you like to go on walks, if you have a partner. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but you need to be doing something that allows you to exert any excess energy that you may have. And for me, it's been exercise, kind of weightlifting. I'm not the biggest weightlifter, but do something that gets the excess energy out. Do something that requires you to sweat, because stagnant energy is stagnant energy, even if it's in our own bodies. And a lot of times, if we're stagnant, if we're not working out or moving in some way, we're still eating, you know what I mean? We're still watching TV, we're still drinking maybe, or doing some type of drug if that's what you like to do. We're still doing all the things except our energy is stagnant. We're not doing anything with that energy. So you need to sweat some way. Some way. If you like to swim, it's a lot of indoor pools. If you like to play pickleball, if you like to play tennis, basketball, whatever it is you like to do, you need to keep moving. You need to keep your energy flowing, okay? Recycling. We don't need stagnant energy, because that's when a lot of depression can take over. And trust me, I'm learning this myself. I get seasonal depression. So when it's already cold and then I'm stagnant, I'm not doing anything at all, I feel the stagnancy in my body. I feel the motivation to do anything leaving my body. Like, it's real. But once you start to move again, once you start to sweat again, you'll feel the motivation come back. But initially doing it, initially getting into the gym, you're going to have to force yourself. It's going to have to be mind over matter. You may feel good and light after the workout, but actually getting in the gym, putting on the clothes, you know what I mean? It's going to take, let's get up. Let's do what we have to do, if that makes sense. Okay? Okay. So y'all need to be sweating. Sweat some way or another. The fourth thing, I think this is the fourth thing. Yeah, the fourth thing is choose people that make your life easy. Choose people that choose you, but also that support you, that want to see you grow, that want to see you become more, become something, become somebody. Y'all, this shadow is like, I'm trying to put up with it, but it's bothering me too much. Can I go over here? No, I don't like being over there. Yeah, this shadow is wild, but y'all look at my whole thing. But anyways, choose people that choose you. Choose people that want to see you become your best self, that support the things that you do, because it's nothing worse than being around somebody who knocks your dreams, that doubts you, that wants to see you fail. It's impossible to build a kingdom or to become your best self around somebody who's doing everything to get you away from that, to pull you down, to make you feel doubtful in what you do, or to just not find some way to not support you or make you feel like you're not important. So surround yourself around people who genuinely want to see you do good. If that means cutting off a family member, do it. If that means cutting off a friend or somebody you've known for years, do it. But choose people who want to see you become your best self. I think that's a huge key. One of the most important keys, really. We're on the last two, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I'm gonna get on TikTok live. The fourth one is to maintain a basic beauty or hygiene regimen. Like, whether you're a man or a woman, how you present yourself to the world is everything. How you come online is everything. How you show up to work is everything. And that's not to sound vain. It's not to say that you should only worry about your looks. You should only be beautiful or handsome. No. But when you take care of yourself, you feel better about yourself. When you take care of yourself, it's a practice of loving yourself. It's a practice of showing you that I deserve to feel good. I deserve to look good. So having a basic beauty regimen, for me, I have 3 or 4 hairstyles that I just love, okay? I have 3 or 4 hairstyles that I just love. And sometimes I try new things, but I know what looks good on me. I know what makes me feel good to wear or to style myself in. So I'm not scrambling around like, oh God, what am I gonna wear? Oh God, what hairstyle do I want to do? I don't know about any other women, but when my hair is not how I like it, I'm kind of off. You know what I mean? I feel a little bit just I don't feel too good when my hair is not how it need to be. So just knowing what looks good on you, having that signature hairstyle, keeping your nails done. I don't always keep my nails done, but I like to keep them manicured. Keep keep basic things in line so that when you walk out the house, you know you look good without doing too much. If you like to do too much, then granted, I love that for you. You should do that. But you also don't want to stress yourself out with this. So have basic things that you like. Have outfits that are quick and simple to put on, but are quality, that fit your body shape, that look good with the shoes that you have. Like find staple things that you can put together without overly stressing or overly complicating, your day. So yeah, have a basic regimen, please. Okay? Let's see. And the last thing is just to tap into your energy, tap into your spirituality. As much as the world is physical, as much as the world is how we look and what we drive and bills that need to be paid, all that type of stuff, tap into who you are internally, your emotions. Check in with yourself on a day-to-day basis. If you're driving to work, check in. How do I feel today? Did I even sleep good last night? Like, am I in a good mood? Do I feel like driving right now? Like, tap in with yourself on a genuine note because, again, you have to master you. Nobody else can master you unless you want other people to have control over you, unless you want other people to dictate how you are, who you should be, how you should operate. Other than that, you should be a master of you. So, always check in with yourself. Make sure that emotionally you know where you stand so that you're not coming off weird or crazy to other people. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let me see. Oh, affirmations. Yes, affirmations. I use ChatGPT for very customized affirmations. If I'm going through something, if I'm feeling doubtful about a specific thing, I go to ChatGPT and I type in, hey, can you create an affirmation for me feeling doubtful about this interview tomorrow? Create 5 affirmations about me feeling beautiful and me feeling confident. Use ChatGPT. Use these, what do we call them? Use these technologies for your good. Like, don't just let all this technology that they're coming out with go to waste. Also, don't look at it as the enemy because the more you look at it as the enemy, the more you won't reap the benefits that you can genuinely get from it. So, find affirmations that work for you. You may use affirmations on Monday that don't work for you Wednesday. Like, always be open to changing what type of reassurance you need. You know what I mean? And this also goes along with surrounding yourself around people who want to see you do good, who want to see you do great, because naturally, those people will help to affirm you also when you're not feeling good. Those people will help you to see the bigger vision or stick to your vision when you're feeling doubtful, when you're not feeling as confident in what you're doing. So, yes, tap into your spirituality, tap into your emotions, find affirmations that work for you, meditate if that works for you. If you don't like meditation, just take 5 or 10 minutes and just sit there and stare at the wall. Like, it sounds crazy, but every now and then you have to log out, not just on social media, but log out of, oh, I got to do this for work. Oh, this person is expecting me to do this. Oh, I got to help this. I got to do that. Take a couple minutes and just sit with yourself. I promise this sitting with yourself, being quiet, affirming yourself, knowing yourself, it all keeps you in alignment with the bigger purpose, with the bigger goal. And externally, it may not seem like much is changing or things are changing, but once you change your alignment internally, the external has no choice but to change. So never forget to sit with yourself, never forget to be mindful of how you feel. Um, Even when it comes to triggers. When you're triggered, when somebody makes you feel some emotion, before you react, check in with yourself. Before you go off, before you block, before you do these big actions, check in with yourself first. Your spiritual nature is just as important as the physical. You know, how you check in with yourself is going to be the basis of how you react, the basis of how you come back from failure, the basis of how confident you can be in the face of a perceived failure or when we make mistakes. So, yeah, never be afraid to check in with yourself, never be afraid to sit with yourself. And that really makes all the difference, y'all. So those were a couple ways. Oh, I did have one more. I'm so sorry, y'all. So this is like 7, I think. But the 7th way that I continuously level up in my life and I think would help a lot of people is to journal. I know some people don't like journaling. Let me not show too much, y'all. Hold on. But yeah, journal. These are journals that I've had over the years. Here's another one. Another one. Another one. Okay. I have so many freaking journals. Some of them I don't finish, but hey, that's okay too. But never be afraid to check in with yourself through journaling. Write it down. If a thought is too big, if a situation feels too overwhelming, don't be afraid to write it down. Writing things down ultimately gets it out your head. When you're thinking a thought, and it's particularly like worry or stress or some doubtful thought, it just keeps recycling. It just keeps recycling in your mind. So once you write it down, you get it out of your head and onto paper. So journal. It'll help you with stress. It'll help you decipher and kind of pick apart the situations you may be going through or the feelings you might be feeling. Journaling has helped me so freaking much over the years, y'all. And this is just 4 of my journals out of the, shoot, at this point, hundreds that I have. So that's how I've learned to continuously level up. I hope that these tips have helped y'all. I know most people will be watching the live back. So yeah, and y'all don't mind my dresser. I'm getting ready. But yeah, if you're on the live and you haven't seen the video, you can watch the video, but it's kind of just a short reiteration of everything that I just shared here. So I'm about to head over to TikTok. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. And yeah, bye y'all. If I know how to get off a live chat.